the next episode of Don't Do That on Wicked Wednesdays.
Wicked
Wednesdays! We got a few good topics coming up. And one of them is going to be about Bob Dylan, because apparently, you know, P. Diddy and all the other ones are, you know, are also not the only ones fond of minors as well. We have 16 here. We have our Smoke of the F. Smoke of the F is Cali Blaze Bubblegum, and it's an infused 1.2 grams. Now, we have one of the topics today is going to be because one of the singers, a few other people, like Bob Dylan, was facing a lawsuit. We didn't get any updates on it, but there's a few of them that are, you know, they also like what they call, I believe, baby groupies. Because they were minors whenever they ended up meeting. And then we have a really hard topic to talk about today, and that's about Tyrone McAlpin. Now, he is a deaf African American with cerebral palsy, and the story is very sad. So let's go ahead and get started with Bob Dylan, because he is being sued for allegedly grooming a 12-year-old girl for sex and sexually abusing her in his Chelsea hotel apartment in April and May of 1965.
Wow. How long ago was that? Like, I don't know, 40 years ago?
Not 49 years ago. The woman claims that Dylan would have been 23 and 24 at the time. And obviously, you know, they use their, higher people use their celebrity status to take advantage. Now, he obviously did an emotional connection, drugs and whatnot. Obviously, they deny it. But the fact that we have musicians, 10 different artists deserve to be held accountable for pursuing minors besides Bob Dylan and P. Diddy and anybody else who may be in the lawsuit with them. Because we have Elvis Presley, you know, she was
famous.
Yeah.
Was she like
14?
Yeah.
14 years old, and he was 25.
He had to win the race. He had to give him a young teenager to be in the bed. Oh yeah, he was the diddler for the diddler ones.
Yep, and he was like this. He told a friend of his name is Rex Mansfield, that Priscilla was young enough that I can train her any way I want.
Wow.
Yep. Then you have also Ted Nugent.
Okay. Let's.
Ted Nugent became the legal guardian of 17-year-old Palmasa.
Okay, so
as an arrangement with her parents.
Okay, so let's do this again. Start from the top. Who was it?
Elvis Presley.
Boom. That's one.
Ted Nugent.
Boom. That's two.
Which, by the way, her parents gave him a legal guardianship of her at 17.
Like these parents be doing now. Go ahead.
So, and then you have Steven Tyler.
Boom.
Which was Julia Holcomb.
Was that Liv Tyler's mama?
Julia Holcomb. Steven Tyler.
Was that Liv Tyler's mama?
Steven Tyler? Dad?
I'm saying, was it Liv Tyler's
Julia
mama?
Holcomb, of course, because she was dressed in a revealing.
So did she turn out to be Liv Tyler's dad? Steven
I
Tyler?
don't. I'm not sure.
Liv Tyler's
Steven Tyler, possibly, because this is where another parent, sold their child basically.
Oh, you like her? How much you want for her?
Oh no, it was she ended up becoming pregnant, but Obviously,
So
he
that's-
made her
that's
get an
4.
abortion.
That's 4.
Yep. No, 4 is Jerry Lee Lewis.
Okay, that's 4.
Married in 1958, he married a 13-year-old cousin, Myra Gale Brown, at the age of 22, while he was still married to his first wife.
Right.
Of course, we already know about R. Kelly.
Yep.
Legally married, yeah.
One of them that I remember isn't a singer. He's an actor.
There's Jimmy Page.
Okay.
Which Lori Maddox.
What was the one weird?
David Bowie.
No.
Oh, Lori Maddox.
Well, you know,
another one. Marvin Gaye.
Like weird. Woody something.
Iggy Pop and Mick Jagger. Lori Maddox seems to be a big one between the 10, because you have Mick Jagger,
Mia Farrow,
Mick Jagger. Oh, you had Marvin Gaye with Janice Hunter, the second wife of Marvin Gaye. David Bowie. So Mick Jagger, David Bowie,
That's his name.
And Jimmy Page, or all 3 of them, had Lori Maddox at Woody Allen, and oh wow.
Remember, Woody Allen was messing around with his wife with the young adopted daughter. What was her name? Soon Yi. Yeah. So
I'm
all of
curious
this messing with the youth. This is nothing new.
How even
but
though
you can't do what these white people do, bro.
Basically what
you
I'm
can't
saying.
Be doing what
because
these white
obviously
people do.
it shows right here.
Hugh Hefner.
Everywhere.
Hugh Hefner.
Right. So we're just gonna sit here and act like that's okay, and then to these parents who just basically sell their kids off.
Oh, you like Justin? You want him for a weekend? You want to? Would you like to hang out with Sean? He likes you. He wants to hang out with you.
Yeah, can't tell you what's gonna happen. So what's up with the parents of these kids that were involved? I feel as if there's something that should happen with these parents, because there's no way.
What, has anyone heard anything from Justin Bieber's parents?
No.
Not a word.
Not a people's.
Not a drip from his mom or
not
his
a
dad.
dripples.
Nothing.
Not a dripples.
Not a comment. Not
nothing.
Not one. Not
just from his clothes.
You don't know Nan? No, not Nan
nothing,
comment.
Not a Nan comment.
Okay.
The only thing we hear is basically from friends and from his wife, stating that he's basically reclused himself, secluded himself away from people. He's going through it, so for anybody, because obviously they're going to point out the higher ups that, people know who they are, but to those that people may not know who you are, I am praying for all of you, because something like that to happen to you is traumatizing. And I don't care who you are, and it shouldn't matter what race you are. If it happens to a child, it's not going to matter. They will take a child of whoever they like. Period. You're a monster. And if you support a monster just because you feel like they may have did it to a black child or a white child, and you feel like, well, maybe they deserved it because of either repression or because they're, whatever, you're a monster just like he is. And just like everybody else is.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And now moving to the lighter side, I want to talk to y'all about some movie news. Now, we're going to call Joker Foley a doo-doo. Foley a doo-doo.
A doo-doo.
Because everybody that has seen it and was not warned by their friends to not see it knows that Joker Foley a doo-doo is doo-doo. It is trash.
Straight.
If you are not into musicals, if you are not a big fan of Lady Gaga and her music,
well, it's the fact that he didn't even do what he was supposed to do.
You don't want to go see this movie.
You didn't even follow up.
Not
you didn't.
A sequel.
It's not.
It's not a sequel to the first Joker, which you were expecting to spend your money on. It is not that. That is not this.
It's not even worth it.
That is not this. And in news, Joker 2, this is how bad the movie is.
Oh my God.
Has had the worst second week drop off in comic book movie history, dropping a whopping 82
82% in its second
It's not even a
weekend.
drop off.
And it so far has still earned under $10 million. Under $10 million.
Oh my God.
And it is being outdone by a little indie film that some of you guys may have
God,
already seen.
you
I have not
guys.
seen it.
The fact of
But
how
the
much money.
The Terrifier. The
Oh my
Terrifier
God.
3 has 18.3 million.
Oh my God! Wait till you find out how much they made, how much they used on that film.
They spent $2 million.
2.5 totals.
$2 million making the film, $500,000 on promotion for the film. So altogether in total $2.5 million, and they have already in their first week seen 18.3, outdoing Joker, putting Joker in third place behind Killer Robot and the Terrifier 3. So Folio Doodoo, don't go see it. It is trash. It's
trash. Bombshell.
Bullshit. So don't go see that.
Okay. So on a very heavy note. All right. This is heavy. This man is still in jail for this. I memean, or still waiting trial. I'm not sure if he's actually in jail right now, but I'm pretty sure he's not. His name is Tyrone McAlpin. He's deaf, has cerebral palsy. August 19th, 2024, Phoenix Police Department responded to a Circle K supermarket regarding trespassing. There was nothing going on when they got there. You know, instead of talking to the employees, they talked to a bystander, which, by the way, no investigation was done. Just was the guy, they talked to the guy who, by the way, was supposed to be trespassed. Okay, the guy they got this information from was to be trespassed. So they let him, basically, instead of talking to the employees, they talked to the bystander, which was the guy who, by the way, was the person that they wanted trespassed. They bum rushed this man, beat him, tased him 4 times. A total of 10 times did they beat him. They even used an illegal chokehold, which then said, "He bit me." Well, I'd bite you too if you had me by my neck. Illegally punched in the head.
Can I ask what nationality was this guy?
He was black, and the guys were white. So, civil attorney Jesse Showalter.
How did I know that? How did I know that?
They're going after him for the civil suit, excessive force lawsuit, and this is a white man as his lawyer.
And the guy that we're talking about that got rushed by the police is deaf
and has cerebral palsy.
So when they were trying to get his attention and say, "Hey, hands on the ground," you know what he's hearing.
So no investigation was done at all to be able to find out whether or not they didn't talk to any store employees. They didn't talk to nobody of any importance except for a bystander. You didn't talk to anybody. Now, he is being charged with aggravated assault and resisting arrest. He tried to walk away. They said in their police report, he tried to walk away, took a fighting stand, bit one, and he was only trying to avoid harm. He didn't know what was going on. The man is deaf, and he has cerebral palsy. Now the officers' names for Phoenix. Officers, Ben Harris. I didn't get a chance to see Kyle, his last name, but it's Kyle S. Go from there. Now, bystander. By the way, a bystander had already tried to stop and tell him and told him, like, look, he's deaf. He has cerebral palsy. He has a disability. None of that was even put in the report, though.
Of course it wasn't, because they knew that they wanted to run up on this man and beat him up and do had a way, and so they didn't want to put anything
still facing
in the report.
charges.
Why do that?
This innocent black man is still facing charges while these officers are able to go in front and actually, like, prosecute him.
And I bet you they're at their homes and watching the game and wearing their regular clothes and yeah.
Like, I'm I'm appalled.
Yeah.
There's legitimate footage right there, and for this judge to even sit there and say that he's moving forward with this is a simple in and out. I'm looking at the body cam footage. You tased this man 4 times and beat him in the head and beat him in his sides. You put him in an illegal chokehold and was wondering why you got bit? Are you serious?
Yeah.
And you're telling me that excessive force was not done to this man?
No.
Fuck you all.
That's what we do to all the niggers. That's customary nigger behavior. That's how you treat them.
Like, you guys disgust me.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, please do, because I will go on.
Let's get lighter. All right, so in movie news, because you know I'm the entertainment guy.
Because that was actually all I had.
In movie news.
Because I knew I was gonna end up.
All right. Henry Cavill is joining the live-action cast of Voltron, Defender of the Universe, the movie. Now, I already told y'all that Daniel Quintoye was first announced to be the star of the Voltron movie.
Right.
And then, of course, they dropped in and they said Henry Cavill is also going to be in this film. Now, I'm going to pause my own single, which was this shit right here off of Spotify. You can go and you can stream that, because I forgot to do one thing. And I need to see right here, who was the villain on Voltron?
Look at him, unprepared, y'all.
Yeah, I just want to know.
For shame.
It was Prince something. It was Prince Emperor Zarkon. Okay. King Zarkon. You know what? That's who I think. It'll be King Zarkon or Prince Zarkor, Voltor, or whatever his name was. Whoever the guy was that, from what I remember of the cartoon when I was a kid, it was a blue guy with white hair, and he was very menacing. You know, he was raw. And I think that if you put The Witcher, long white hair, if you put him with the blue skin, then that's pretty much going to be, you know, King, what's his name? King Zarkon?
Yeah.
Or Emperor Zarkon, or however that goes. For some reason, I really don't think that was the Prince something. He had a different name. I can't remember it exactly, but whoever that guy was, the blue guy with the white hair, that's who Henry Cavill, in my opinion, that's who he's going to end up playing. And I think this Daniel Quintoye guy, he may possibly drive the Black Lion, but I kind of see him driving the Green Lion. Because the yellow lion was the chubby dude. The blue lion was a girl. The red lion was the hothead. The hothead, because red, right? And then the black lion, the leader, I mean, but they were all younger. You know what I mean? And Henry Cavill is an older cat, so I think they will give him the Emperor or King Zarkon.
That makes sense, though, too, because, I mean, if you want that...
And he's been a hero in everything, you know?
Yeah.
So why not? I want to play a villain now. You know how actors get. I want to do a villain. I've seen people have fun with villains. I want to do a villain.
I'm hoping that they want to, because they wanted the guy from Thrasher... 3.
Oh, from Terrifier 3.
Thrasher. Why do I want to say Thrasher?
The guy from Terrifier 3.
Terrifier 3, he wants to
my
do
friend
the Joker.
Becca says she has never seen this guy. She's seen all the Terrifier movies, and she says she has never seen this dude out of makeup, but he looks extremely creepy in the clown makeup. So I am about to get on a mission and watch a couple of these Terrifier movies
because
to see where this all started. The Hallows Eve or
Hallows
something. She
Eve.
just texted me with that and said there's like a prequel to Terrifier, and then it goes on to Terrifier.
Yeah,
so we're gonna get on
yeah,
that because we like
yeah.
to binge stuff.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. Let's see how bloody and gutsy it is.
Yeah. Okay. So one last thing that I had on here for the entertainment part was yeah. Oh, okay. So it says Rawson Marshall Thurber is set to direct that Voltron movie, and you may remember his work from a movie called Red Notice. That was Ryan Reynolds,
Oh.
Gal Gadot, and The Rock.
Weren't they saying something about
And
that?
on
movie?
Netflix. It
Somebody
wasn't
saying-
all that great a movie. It more pulled from its star power because you had the three of them all in the same movie. And
Was
you
it
got
funny?
Black
Was it-
Adam,
was it-
Deadpool, and Wonder Woman in one movie.
Was it more of a comedy though?
It's kind of a comedy and kind of adventure. I mean, it'll hold your attention for an hour and a half, I guess.
Okay. Something
But
you can just sit
it was
there.
a waste of those three great actors, those three,
Right.
you know, blockbuster actors. It's just
Something
like, let's
that
pay
they-
them big money to be in this film so we can pull
Something
a bunch
that they
of views and watch
probably should
hours.
have got some like newer actors in something probably.
They
Just to
should've
be
just
able
had-
to, because they probably would have made the same amount of money,
I say
but they probably would have been able to save a lot of more money.
more like what you usually say. They should have just spent money on better writers. The movie itself was shit. It had really no. It had no
Like no plot, no
no
meaning.
strength, no beef to it. You know what I mean? Like it's
Eh,
Nah, I wasn't feeling it.
something I'd fall asleep to.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Thor: The Dark World is like NyQuil to her. I put it on and. But okay,
I
Penguin.
have watched
Penguin episode 4.
that.
Man,
Wow.
let me tell you something.
Sophia is a
Hold
beast.
on.
I don't care.
Let me tell you something.
I love you, Sophia.
Let me tell you something.
Listen here,
Penguin.
Fire Marshal Bell.
Let me tell you something. Penguin. This show, man, is proving once again why, after all these years, HBO still knows how to
Pack a
give
punch.
its viewers appointment television. Do you know what appointment television is? I will explain it to you. Appointment television is, and I want you to just stop with all the jokes because I know they're going to be down in the comments. But appointment television is every Thursday night, America used to sit down
Oh,
at 8 p.m. and they would watch the Huxtable Family. It was appointment television. You knew that on Thursday night around 7:45, everybody in the family was rambling around because they were ready to see him do that dance in the beginning of the show, and then it went on into something
Yep.
that everybody
Family
gathered
TV is
around.
basically what it was.
Everyone
Family
gathered
TV.
around the water cooler the next day. Man, did you see what that fool did? This, ha 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 ha. Okay? We've gotten away from that with all the streaming stuff and everything that's going on. There is no more appointment. There hasn't been appointment television. But HBO has been around for a long time, and they are smart enough to keep a formula that works and not switch it. You know what they did? They did Game of Thrones. They did The Sopranos.
Basically,
they
they
did
kept
The
it the
Wire.
way
They did The
it
Last
was.
of Us. They did House of the Dragon. And then while House of the Dragon is waiting to come back, you know what they gave us? They gave us Penguin.
But you know what?
They gave us Winning
HBO
Time.
has always been like that.
They know how to set it up to where you're going to come and see their
Listen,
stuff at 9 p.m.,
but then
8 p.m. They
They've
know how
been
to
doing
do
this
it.
shit since Oz. How old is Oz?
Another one, and
They've
another
been
one.
doing it since Oz.
And
And if
another
you're
one.
as old as I am,
We the best.
Oz was the shit. And you see a lot of people you would have never really, like, whatever you... For you younger people, like people that know some of the actors and stuff like that, when you see it, you see mayhem.
Man,
You see
this
Law and
show,
Order.
This show is so good.
It's
in its first 4 episodes, Chef's Kiss, Gordon Ramsay.
Yes.
What the bloody fuck? That show
is, bro, I will take the time out to sit and you know what, now with Agatha,
oh yeah,
oh my god,
yeah. That show
they said it, and I honestly, and I'm sorry, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, whenever they were talking about the sigil on his lips, it cannot be broken until the job has been done. And I believe what it is I want to say Wanda may have put something on him.
Possibly.
Or somebody close to him that is close to Wanda, or close to that circle.
But I can tell you this.
But Agatha broke that sigil the moment she admitted to killing Wanda. Or knowing who his mother is.
Yeah,
she knew who he was.
But you know what?
After she realized it wasn't her child, she gave up for the Darkhold.
Yeah, but
she knew who the child was then.
I'm gonna say this: the show doesn't have the same 1-2 punch.
No,
because
it's Disney.
Matt Shakman, who was the original director.
Can I say that now?
He was the original director of the WandaVision, and he was paired with Jack Schaefer. Okay, now Jack Schaefer is the lady who was the showrunner for WandaVision, and she is yet again the showrunner for Agatha All Along, which is why the continuity
is very, very
is
good.
Very good. Okay,
it is.
But the director of it is Matt Shakman. Matt Shakman right now is busy doing Fantastic Four. So he's not there.
He's a busy, busy man.
So episode 5 comes in, and at the end of episode 5, you're like, okay, we got 4 episodes to go, and they just turned up the heat to 11. Let's see what happens, because the end of that episode, man, when you hear
everybody got it.
When you hear that, you should see me in a crown. I'm like, I hear that Billie Eilish song, but at the end of the, I'm just gonna say, watch the episode. You'll see it, and you're like, yeah, I can't wait till next Wednesday. And you see that Disney is trying to do that too, because they have Agatha coming on at 9. You have to wait till 9 on Wednesday if you're on the East Coast. You have to wait till 9. 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. I usually fall asleep and watch it the next morning.
Ditto.
But here's the thing. I do that sometimes with Penguin, but sometimes I've stayed up.
He does.
I've stayed up
because
I just it's too good, man. It's too good.
Being up at like 2:30. I mean, you kind of.
Yeah, it's something else.
It is.
I get used to it.
I mean, other than that, I mean, that's it. That's all we got for you today, guys.
Be looking for that footage. Be looking for some footage from the Stobers show. We got some footage of Onslaught performing, and that should be down in the Onslaught playlist. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, SoundCloud, Spotify, here on YouTube. If you're new to the channel,
and Facebook,
hit that subscribe button.
And Facebook.
Oh, and Facebook.
Yeah. So don't forget to also, as we part with you, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and get notified. And we will see you guys on the next episode. And don't do that.
And that
on fucking Friday, y'all.
fucking Friday.
Deuces.